All right, let's dive into the core ideas from Matt Thomas's incredible book, Mastering Retail. We're going to break down the huge mindset shifts that can take a store owner from being, well, the busiest person on their own payroll to becoming a true strategic owner. And it really all boils down to one simple question. So let's just start with this. This is the central question of the entire book, and I really want you to ask yourself this right now. Are you the owner, the one actually guiding the ship, or have you accidentally become the most stressed out, overworked employee you have? Seriously, your answer to that question sets the stage for everything we're about to talk about.
You see, there are really two paths a retail owner can go down. On one side, you've got the busy doer. This is the person who's constantly putting out fires, handling sales, stocking shelves, always just reacting. But on the other side, there's the strategic owner. This person isn't doing all the work. They're busy designing the systems that do the work. And that frees them up to actually focus on growth. The real trap here is that being a busy doer feels so productive, but it's the very thing that puts a ceiling on your store's potential.
And that leads us right into the first major pillar: systemize, don't just work. The goal isn't to work harder in your business, it's to build a business that can pretty much run itself, so you have the freedom to think bigger. This quote really gets to the heart of it. It's not about just getting stuff done. It's about defining the right way to do things every single time. That's what systemization is all about, creating these repeatable processes that guarantee quality and consistency no matter who's on the clock.
So, okay, how do you actually do that? Well, the book lays out 4 really clear steps. First, you map out every single process, from how you open the doors in the morning to how you handle a customer return. Second, you document it all with simple, clear checklists. Third, you use those documents to train your team. And then, this is the important part, you delegate. And finally, you measure the results and you refine the process. It's not a one-time thing. It's this constant loop of getting better and better.
All right, so once you've got the engine of your business humming along with those internal systems, you can shift your focus outward. This brings us to the second pillar. You need to sell experiences, not just products. It's all about learning to see your store through your customer's eyes.
And you got to remember, that customer experience is a whole journey. It doesn't just start when they pick a product off the shelf. No, it starts the moment they see your ad online or what your storefront looks like from the street, and that feeling they get the second they step inside. Every single one of those touch points matters. Just think about it, right? The lighting and the music in your store, that creates a mood. The way your products are displayed can either invite someone in or totally overwhelm them. Your staff's attitude, that can make or break a sale in a heartbeat. Even something like the checkout wait time or the after-sale service, it's all part of the complete package that the customer is actually buying.
Now for our third pillar, and this one is huge. It's about moving away from running your business on intuition and instead letting data be your guide. This is how you stop guessing and start using real strategy.
It is so common for store owners to make really critical decisions based on what just feels right. They stock products they personally like, they set prices based on what a competitor is doing down the street, or they hire someone just based on a good first impression. And look, intuition has its place, but it is not a sustainable business strategy. The big shift, the game changer, happens when you pause before making a decision and you ask this one simple question. Okay, but what does the data actually say? That question alone forces you to move from a subjective opinion to an objective fact. And believe me, it can completely transform your business. And you don't have to be some kind of data wizard to do this. Matt Thomas says to just start with the essentials. Track your sales reports to see what's actually selling, not just what you think is popular. Monitor your inventory turnover, because that tells you how efficiently your cash is working for you and helps you avoid tying up all your money in slow-moving stock. Look at customer traffic patterns to figure out when you need more staff, and measure staff performance to reward your top people. This is the dashboard for your business.
And speaking of staff performance, that leads us perfectly into our fourth pillar, investing in your people. The book is crystal clear on this. Your team is not an expense on a spreadsheet. They are your single greatest asset for growth, period.
Building a great team isn't about luck. It's about having a process. This means creating your own training material so everyone learns the right way to do things. It means holding regular team meetings to keep everybody aligned and on the same page. And it means creating transparent, performance-based bonuses so your team is fully invested in the store's success, which of course helps you succeed. And all of this, the systems, the focus on customer experience, the data, the amazing team, it all leads to this final transformation of your mindset. This is the ultimate goal, what this is all about, achieving true ownership.
So what does that really mean, true ownership? Well, it's that state you reach when your business can not only operate, but actually grow smoothly and efficiently, even when you're not physically there. It's freedom. It's the freedom to step away from the day-to-day grind, to think, to plan, to innovate, and to expand.
So we're going to end with this. This is the ultimate litmus test from the book. If you walked away for a full week, no calls, no emails, totally disconnected, what would happen? Would your systems, your data, and your team make sure the business not only survives but actually continues to thrive and grow? Or would it all just grind to a halt? Your honest answer to that question will tell you exactly how close you are to becoming a true owner.